Before we get started on this video here, I like to do a little unpackaging, which I already done opened it, but I just wanted to give a shout out to my boy for sending me these items here. Whips Most Wanted. This is YouTube and Instagram. He sent me 3 stickers and 3 air fresheners for the box Chevy. That was good looking out. Yeah, y'all need to go check them out. Give them a subscribe. But these gonna look good hanging up in the box whenever I get on it. Yeah, I like these here. If y'all want some, y'all just go holler at Whips Most Wanted. I'm gonna have his information popping up, and I also put it down in the description for you. Got the 1994 OBS pulled in the booth. Gonna do some more work on it. As you can remember, I done the SS wing and the roll pan. I have them videos in the description on how I done it. I also have them popping up. And in the comment section, some folks were saying, why didn't I shave the handle? Which at first I wasn't planning on doing it, but since somebody had mentioned it, I was like, why not? So I had hollered at Southern Chevy TV, asked him did he want it done, and he said sure. So I had ordered one off eBay, and I got it sitting here. It's a tailgate handle relocator. It's for 88 through 98. They got C10. Got it unboxed. This the relocator here. See, it got 3 spot welds on the back side. Well, actually 6, 3 on each side. It's showing through, but it don't matter because I'm gonna put a bed liner, and I'm gonna bed line this too. But it got 6 screws, but I'm thinking about using rivets instead of screws. And they got the plate. This plate here, once you take the handle off, you're gonna have to weld that plate on. Then we'll have to do some body work to smooth it on out. So I guess we're finna get started installing it. Our first step is going to remove this handle, and it's pretty easy to remove. You gotta lift it up. It got 2 little latches on the top and bottom. They sit up in here. Then we're just gonna open it up. Take these here out. Then we'll be able to get the handle off. Once you remove these 3 screws here from the back side, you got to come to the front side and unlatch this little clip here. I done did this side. Still got to do this side. Once you remove that, the handle should come right off. Got the handle off. Now what you want to do, you want to make sure your hose lined up with this here, because it's aftermarket and it could be off. So let me see if the hose line up, then I cut you back on. Already you can see the hose do not line up. This bottom hole is going to have to be drilled out some, or either these 2 top holes. Let me turn it over and make sure. You can see it's not really even, so I'm going to have to drill all the holes out just to get the handle even. And this here, it just snapped back on like it did on the front side of that. Trying to do it with one hand. There you go. So it's gonna clear. I just gotta straighten it up. Guess I'm gonna drill this whole way out, son. I don't really got room to drill it out, but I might got to drill the top two out. But this piece here, it's gonna go over the old handle spot. It's kind of sitting up too high. It ain't flush with the metal itself, but I try to trim it out some, so when I start doing the body work, it'll be flush, won't be offset. So I guess we gonna drill these holes out, and then we'll open the tailgate and start cutting out for the relocator. I'm just using a step bit. You can get them from Harbor Freight. I done did this one here. I gotta do these two. Now everything should be good to go now. Should have enough clearance to be able to screw the screws in. Since we got the handle situated, now it's time to cut out for this relocator. See them 3 holes right here? We gotta line them up to the 3 holes on the tailgate. That's where we need the relocator to sit. So we would have to cut out just around this part here, so to be able to sit down flush. So let me get a pencil, a marker or something, so I can trace that, then we can cut it out. What I'm doing, I'm just marking the points off, like this here, this is a point, but we got to cut further than this here because the handle gonna have to sit down up in it. So I had marked out this point here. I'm going straight down and mark that. Same way on this side. Now I'm just going to draw a box where land from here to here, from there to there, there to there. That's going to be my cutting points. Got my box outlined. This is where we're going to cut along the line. You can use a jigsaw. If your blade ain't too long, it won't hit the back side, but I'm going to use a cutoff wheel. But before we cut this out, we got to cut some out up front. We got to cut this part here off because it's attached to that part we're going to cut off on the back. It's got a spot wheel on each side, but we're going to just cut it off. And I'm going to use a cutoff wheel, try to angle it down up in here. I'm pretty sure I can get it. So let me take care of that. Just wanted to show you the cut before I finish it off. I done cut all the way over here, I just gotta finish it off on this side. I'm just using this cutoff wheel and a supporter cable. Alright, got that taken care of. Gonna open the tailgate and cut the other side out. I had started the cuts on all 4 sides with the cutoff wheel, but I'm gonna finish it up with the jigsaw. I just put a small metal cutting blade on it so it won't hit the back side up. Just use one of these here. Got these from Harbor Freight also. Let's remove this piece we just cut. See what I was talking about? That piece that was attached to it. Now we can take our handle relocator and set it in place and see if it lines up. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. Except this back part here. like we're gonna have to bend this down. See if I can get another angle of it. Yeah, we're gonna have to bend that down. Try to close that gap off. Let's put the handle in here and see what we look like. Alright, let's sit it down up in there. Already having a little problem here. It's not sitting flush. I think them screws is hitting up against this back part. And I'm gonna have to do something about that there. Yeah, either I'm gonna have to get some smaller screws or just screw these down and shave the heads off them so it'll sit down flush. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just screw them down. I believe this bottom one will be fine because it's sticking out on that part. But these here, I'm gonna have to shave down so it'll sit down flush. But I'm gonna screw them down first. Head shaved off. Now you can see what I was talking about. I went on and shaved this one just to be on the safe side. And I just used this metal grind in this by the walk. Now let's go on and test it out. Now it's sitting down flush now. Now we're gonna have to, let me take it out and show you. We're gonna have to turn these here around the opposite way. Turn them around this way here. Alright, got both of them turned around. The reason why we turned it around so we'll be able to put the latch in and latch it. Let me show you. I also bent this down some. See that there? Then you can just latch it. I just made sure both latches are fit up in there. I'm not going to close it off yet because I'm going to take it back out. Now, like I said earlier, I'm not going to use these screws here. I'm going to put some rivets in. I think this one here would be good. So I need to mark it off where I need to drill some holes. Gotta drill them 6 holes out. I just use a 13/64 of an inch drill bit. Then we're gonna set it in place. Make sure the holes line up. I'm not gonna rivet it in yet. I just want to make sure they line up. I think we're gonna be good though. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Now we're gonna take it back out. We're gonna get some sandpaper, probably some 80 grit, and just clean these rough edges up. Once we clean it up, we're gonna turn it over to the other side and weld that plate in. I think I'm gonna take the tailgate off. I think I can work better with it laying flat. So let me do that. Next task is welding this plate on. It fit down up in this little groove here. Well, it should fit down up in it. Now we got to clean up this metal around the edges, grind it down to bare metal. Also, around here, we're going to grind that down to bare metal. I'm going to use the same metal grinding disc. Cleaned up the metal. I also tried to knock this down some because it was kind of sticking up. This plate was kind of sticking up at the bottom part here. Trying to even it out before I start doing the body work. I don't want it sticking up too far. I also cleaned up around here some. Now I guess I go on and start welding. Which I'm not a welder, I done said that before. But we're gonna get it done though. Finished up with the welding. I know it don't look good, but it's on there. I also sanded around where I welded because I'm finna do some body work now. First I'm gonna put some fiberglass filler. I'm just gonna use this here. I'm gonna use that just to put over the metal first. Then I come back with some lightweight filler. Fiberglass filler down. Once it's dry, I'm gonna hit it with some 80 grit, and then I'll come back with some lightweight filler on top of this. Smooth it on out. Applied the lightweight filler. I had brought it on down here some because when I was welding, I kind of heated it up too much and it kind of warped up in here a little bit. So I put a little skim coat right there so I can blend it on in. I'm gonna let this dry. Then I knock it down with 80 grit, then come back with 180, shape it on up. I had knocked it down with the 80 on the DA, and once I knocked it down, I had sprayed some guide coat on it. I just used some flat black spray paint. Once it dry, I'm gonna go back and block it with one of these blocks here. Probably use this one here because of the size. This one here will work though, but I'm gonna use this one first. And I'm gonna put some 1/8 on this, and I'm gonna block it just to find my low spots. When I find my low areas, I'm gonna come back with some more lightweight filler and hit those. Alright, now we can see all my low areas. This a low area, this low, and this low. So I'm gonna come back with some more lightweight filler. Just wipe just where the low area is at. Then I use this block next time. I had used this one. Wiped out my little low areas. I'm also shaping this up. When I had knocked it down, when I was beating on it, it kind of put a lot of imperfections in it. So I had wiped some filler on that, trying to smooth it out. I'm going to prime this up when I prime the other side. Finished up sanding this down. I also scuffed this up and the handle. Because I'm going to prime this, I'm going to use some high build primer. Then I'm going to shoot the white also over it. But I'm going to eventually put a bed liner in the bed, so it's going to get bed liner also. And I'm going to prime this up on the inside, that bare metal, and around here. this side. I had finished blocking, I just didn't show it to you before I had primed the other pieces. But I'm finna wipe this down, wax and grease remover, then I'm gonna prime it. This the following day. I just been letting it sit out here in the booth, but everything's dry. Just down under here with a little bezel piece that go around the handle. I got the tailgate right here. I'm gonna spray a guide coat on it, so when I block it, I find all my low areas. I'm pretty sure I done covered them all, but I'm gonna put a guide coat on it anyway. Started on the blocking. You can already see that's a little lower area. These some pinholes. Low area. It's low. But I can bring all that down by just keep blocking it. I got enough prime on it. I just barely went over this section here. I just got to keep on doing it. But I got this section smooth. Finished up on the blocking. Yeah, I think I got it smooth. What I do now, I turn the tailgate over and install the handle relocator. I rivet everything in place before I do the final prime. The final prime gonna be a white sealer. So I put this in place first. I put the little clips back on. Now I just wanna put these latches down here, try to sit it in place. Line the hose up. Then I can go ahead and latch everything. Let me set you down for a second. Once you put the latch in the hole, you just push this little clip onto the latch. There you go. Now I can put my rivets in. Alright, got my rivets in. Now you want to make sure your latch work by testing it. Yeah. Need to check both sides. Yeah, I think I'm good to go now. So I'm going to hang this up. Go ahead and shoot my seal on it. Got the tailgate hung up, ready to be shot with the sealer. I'm going to be spraying my repair area first. I'm going to spray from here to here first. Then the second coat, I'm just going to hit the whole entire tailgate. Well, not the entire tailgate, the whole front and the top. Then just up in this area here. I'm also going to be spraying this. loud since I sprayed it. I just been having it sitting out here. And it got dark on me now, so I'm just gonna wait till in the morning. Then I'll put it back on the truck. Give you another look at it. Like I said in my previous videos, I'm gonna do a bed liner, so that's why I didn't fix none of these imperfections and scratches. I'm gonna do a bed liner probably from here down.
Nobody really gave a damn about us. We never stopped.